If you type the Appalachian Mountains in on this app, most likely you're going to find just a bunch of spooky stuff and then people talking about how it's the oldest mountain range in the world, and very few people telling you why or how or doing anything educational. Here's the short story. The Earth had a supercontinent billions of years ago, right? And in the supercontinent, of course, it had rocks. Well, and when we're building Interstate 64, they noticed weird rock formations. So they went searching and looking and doing their thing, and they found more rocks. And these rocks dated to be over 1 billion years old, which means Appalachia was part of the original supercontinent that was on our planet. Now, some 750 million years ago, it started to split apart. That would take 200 million years, and it would end up with Appalachia being on the bottom of the seafloor. Now, as Appalachia is on the bottom of the seafloor, it's collecting life as it's beginning to form, right? And the continents are drifted apart, and it will take some 200 million years for them to crash back together extremely violently, launching the Appalachian Mountains back out of the sea and as high as the Himalayas. Now, to put this kind of in perspective, imagine the Earth having a car wreck with itself and the car's just smashing straight up in the air, or one car rolling over top of another one, because that's what happened. Now, on this impact, this happened. The old rocks, a lot of times, went on top, which for scientific reasons is absolutely stunning and amazing and rare, and gives us a chance to look into history that normally would not be accessible. 240 million years ago, insert the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean would begin to erode at the Appalachian Mountains and around the fault line, and it would begin to drive the continent back apart, splitting Appalachia into different parts of the world, including North America. Now, post-Pangea, the Appalachian Mountains would go through 4 different ice ages, eroding the mountains to what we have today. Now, as these ice ages melted and came and went, the last one ended in southern Appalachia, which is probably why that was the first place they found megafauna in Big Bone National Park. It also created an ocean. That ocean then drained into the Gulf of Mexico and created a lot of what is the Mississippi River. And the Gulf of Mexico is made up a lot of Appalachia. So we know by looking in the ground.